This is Rick and his NSX. He first appeared in my original video as the car guy. Today, we'll be talking about him briefly.
Today's episode is brought to you by Nobody.
Despite how sunny he looked, he actually grew up in the Midwest, where it snows pillows. He was young, he was working his way up. The number of cars he can own was quite limited. These cars would probably need to be practical too. This ruled out exotic cars that are rear-wheel drive, not to even mention cars with mid-engine placement. But this all changed in early 2000s when he moved to California, a state where you can drive a convertible all year round while wearing shorts. So he pulled the trigger and bought. No, not the NSX. Not yet. He bought an S2000. This opened the floodgate, and he got more and more into cars. Finally, in 2008, he reached what many consider to be the pinnacle of being a car guy. He became a Porsche GT3 owner. But it's funny how life works, cause shortly after he got the Porsche, the perfect NSX popped up on the marketplace. By the way, NSX was the dream that he never realized. And now he has a decision to make. GT3 or NSX? It did not take long for him to make the decision. Of course it was the NSX. It was always the NSX. Rick sold the GT3, flew across the continent to pick up the NSX, and crashed a wedding while he was at it. It's funny, at the wedding that Rick crashed, everyone thought the groom was the happiest man alive. No, it was Rick. Rick was the happiest man at the wedding. GT3 was a great car, but NSX was the dream. Anyway, the NSX was then shipped to California, and they live happily ever after. Seriously, there is no plot twist. And contrary to my story, his story actually has a happy ending to it. And I'm happy for him. I am. In fact, he actually got married soon after he got the NSX, and the NSX was the wedding car. He still has the car to this date. Like I said, happily ever after. I mean, look at him. Look how happy he is all the damn time. Now this is what I call the pinnacle of being a car guy.